Hey there guys, this is Chauncey J. Kent, and welcome to another episode of Oliveen, my Mountain Madness LP. Now, today, if you recall from the last episode, we were looking at doing a little bit on the walls down ways. However, what we actually need to be doing today is, well, in order to build those, I'm going to have to build a bit of scaffolding, and I don't want to do like the typical dirt kind of scaffolding because it looks kind of bad, and it's not quite as safe as I would like, especially for as big a project as I am planning on working on. So, not the shovel. Okay. Sorry, I have some switching issues there. And so, yeah, what I want to do for that scaffolding is actually gather a whole bunch of wood, and so that's what we were doing today. We're just gonna enjoy a little bit of deforestation. So hopefully you guys are okay with joining me on that process. That's kind of what I have time for. I am recording on New Year's Day, very late in the day, like almost the day after. And yeah, well, you guys know how the holidays go. You just sort of run out of time to do everything, and I have to finish this up so that I have the weekend free to go home and see some family for like a belated Christmas thing that I didn't get to do before because I was with girlfriend's family and all of that, which I don't regret. It was definitely a fun Christmas with her family, but now it's time to see mine, and yeah, just got to make time for that. And of course, you know, trying to get other episodes out and uploaded, and it's just been a crazy few days, but we are almost there. I just need to finish this episode up, and then we can call it wrapped, and I will actually be set up perfect to do everything I need to do this weekend, and come back this coming Wednesday and do more recordings for you guys, no problem. And I did not mean to break that. Nope, not that one. So let's just put that back. That's not where that was. That was down there. Okay. If that is wrong, you're free to tell me in the comments, but I'm probably just going to leave it there anyway, because it's not a big deal. It's pretty much where I need it to be for the moment. Eventually, I'll probably come back and grab that kind of stuff. It is a 2-high flower, so I can use the bone meal duplication trick to get a bunch more of them and decorate my kingdom, thus, with a whole bunch of flowers of varying types and colors and what have ye. Yes, I said ye, because I'm speaking pirate now. Apparently. Who knew? But yeah, so I am glad that we haven't had any issue here so far in this recording. The past, like, 3 that I have attempted to do have all had problems, mostly due with the audio, and that is actually because I installed a hard drive recently and switched out a whole bunch of the cords and cables when I unplugged it and put everything, all the new stuff in. Now, the reason I needed to install that hard drive is because, as you know, I am getting ready to upgrade the operating system to a 64-bit system so that I can actually use all of the RAM in my computer and we can run Minecraft much faster. So, I had a 2 terabyte hard drive that I've kind of been meaning to install forever and just haven't gotten to yet. So I took care of that over the holiday, actually on not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and yeah, so that is installed now, and I have copied over the files that I need, with the exception of this one, which I am recording now, and once I'm done editing it and uploading it, I will record the saved file on that hard drive as well, and get to the operating system upgrade process. So yeah, that's something that's coming up for you guys. Some brand new operating system. It's Windows 8.1 is what I'm upgrading to. Now, I did understand there was a lot of lackluster reviews for 8, but apparently 8.1 fixes most of the problems people were having with that. And I've seen a couple people using 8, and it looks like you can in fact set it up so it looks a lot like 7 or XP, which is kind of what I'm used to. And so yeah, that'll work fine. And that'll kind of get us where we're trying to go, which is always a good thing. Getting to where you're trying to go again. One of the recordings that didn't work, that happened. So, and again, we're just going to let it go because, while dirt is not something you can get infinitely, there is just so much of it. I don't think it's a huge deal. Like honestly, maybe that's terrible as like a conservation sort of thing, but in this case, I'm just gonna let it go. All right, so deforestation. Here we come. Yeah, so actually, the most recent Minecraft story time was inspired by something that happened over here. I was over in the desert section mining some sand, and I decided I was tired of that and I wanted to do some exploring over in the woods area here. So I just kind of sauntered over here and... Oh! That happened! Oh, son of a... Yes, exactly like that. I came over here and a creeper just popped out of nowhere, and I managed to run away from the other one. Oh, gee. Oh, that... Well, I'm not going to sleep for a couple hours now. Oh my god. That is so much more terrifying when you don't see it coming. Like, I cannot even express the level. I'm shaking, actually. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's one of those things that you just... Whew. Oh. Okay, so coming down off of the adrenaline there. Freaking creeper? Come on, man. I'm trying to record an episode. That's not cool. That's not cool. Looks like the armor's okay. And so yeah, the events such as that one right there actually inspired the most recent Minecraft Storytime story. It kind of got it started, and I sort of took it in a little bit of a different direction from there. But I think it ended up going in a good way, and something that could be enjoyable. So if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely want to hop on over to that playlist and check it out. It's called Jeepers Creepers, and it is the most recent one in the Minecraft Storytime playlist. Now, man, now I'm all nervous because I'm like, that if there's one, there must be more. So, if you guys see one, just like shout or something, okay? Yes, I know that you can't actually communicate with me, because by the time I see your comments, like the video will have been long since recorded and over. Freaking creepers, man. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna get over that for a while, I don't think. So, forgive me if I rant a little bit, but oh my goodness. Like and that's part of the reason I'm actually getting rid of these forests, because they're so freaking dangerous because of the stupid creepers. Like that first incident that I was talking about, that was enough for me. I was like, nope, this is a problem and it needs to be dealt with. And so here we are dealing with it, and it clearly is a problem. Like, for real. Creepers everywhere. Alright, not everywhere. There was like one. But nevertheless, it's a problem. Oh my gosh. Still got some of that adrenaline flowing, and oh, that's just too much. Alright, well, hopefully we're good for now, but goodness. Just stand up here on these decaying leaf blocks, and hopefully that will save me from any unnecessary damage. I know, right? Decaying leaf blocks are your salvation. Probably not a great plan, but we pulled it off. It's alright. No worries. So, anyway, like I said, New Year's Day. Hopefully you guys had a good New Year's Day and a good Christmas before that. I know I did. New Year's Eve thing with some friends, and conveniently I live with those friends, so I actually didn't have to drive anywhere on New Year's Eve after a party or whatever, which is good because people can be stupid, especially on this particular holiday, and like get drunk and still go home like that anyway, and that's not safe. So if you are of age to drive and go out and do that kind of thing, and just be smart about it. Don't, like, if you've been drinking, just stay home and don't drive. There's no reason to do that. Whatever you need from home will be there the next morning, and you might actually make it there the following morning, instead of what could happen if you're drunk. So just be careful with that stuff. It's like it's cool to go out and party and spend time with friends and just play games and that kind of thing. I mean, I do some of that, so that's not a big deal. And if that's the kind of stuff that you want to do, then that's fine. That's your choice. But just be smart about it. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so, concerned parent mode ended. Oh, yeah, so. Anyway. But yeah, we had a good time. Had some pizza rolls and some cookies and soda, and played some board games, Boxers and Briefs, and then this morning did had cinnamon rolls for breakfast, and played Pandemic, which, if you haven't played, it's a board game where you work cooperatively against the game, and like, it's super hard, guys. Like, we did the first playthrough we ever did was on the heroic setting, and that was a little ambitious, and we lost fast, like so fast it got out of hand. So this time we were like, okay, let's do it on the easiest setting. It's an introductory thing. We want to make sure that we can actually win it, and we were doing okay. But then, like, we got hit with a little technical thing. It's like, oh well, we're out of these, so I guess we lose. Yeah, it's basically there's an outbreak counter, and if that hits a certain level, you lose, and if you run out of little disease cubes to put on the board, you lose, and if like, I think if you, or no, it's if you run out of cards in the player card draw pile, that ends the game and you lose. So the only way to win is to eradicate all 4 of the diseases completely before any of those circumstances come to pass. And oh, it is hard. But yeah, if you haven't played the game, it sounds interesting, and believe me, it is. It is a lot of fun. I've honestly had more fun like losing that game than I have winning many other kinds of games. So it's definitely worth checking out. It is one that they've done on Tabletop, which is a series they do on Geek and Sundry, and it's definitely worth checking out. Again, it's called Pandemic, and you can just look it up and see if it's something that you would like. So yeah, that's kind of what I did for my holiday. It was a lot of fun. And hopefully what you guys did for your holiday was fun as well. So yeah, just gotta run back here and hop in the bed so that it is daytime again. And then be super wary for creepers when we go back over there, apparently. Because they be creeping. Okay, yeah, I apologize for that. I can't pull that off, and for some reason I keep trying. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe I need, like, professional help or something. Which is funny, because I actually have a degree in counseling, so technically I could give myself professional help, but I feel like my opinion might be a little biased on that, so... Maybe I should talk to someone else about it. Okay, so, yeah, enough of that randomness. Here we go. Yeah, see, like, the one block we dropped before doesn't seem like that big a deal, because the creeper blew up, like, 20 of them. It's like, oh, that's unkind. That's unkind. But yeah, so, there you have it. Alright, creepers, if you're out here, just come out now. Into the plain area where I can see you. Creepers. Creepers, come out wherever you are. Alright, I don't see any. Doesn't mean they aren't there. Just means I don't see any right now. I don't trust this game to be kind. I do have it set to hard, and I do have it locked on that setting for this world. So, I expected the game to be cruel and do nasty things. No, okay. There it is. See, I can jump. I can jump 9 times. Alright, so that's the reference most of you probably won't get, which is probably a good thing. Alright, so yeah. Again, like I said, I'm recording kind of late at night, later than usual, and so I apologize for anything that comes across as like strange, weird, or remotely tired sounding, because that's sort of where I am for the evening, and I do have to get up outlandishly early, but I have to get this and a couple other things done before I go to bed, just because it's the only time I have left to do it, and that's just how it is. So, yeah, I apologize. I try not to do stuff like that, and I thought I saw something moving out here. So great, I don't have the adrenaline thing going on anymore, but I am super paranoid. Alright. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. You just gotta be careful. They are. It's not a thing that you normally have to watch out for in the real world, but in Minecraft, there are things that will walk up next to you and explode. So watch out for that. apparently that's like a thing. Who knew? But yeah. So, anyway, like I said, I'm gathering wood for scaffolding and such, and so our next episode we will be working on the scaffolding, and I'll sort of continue this process off camera, just so it's done and ready to go for the next one that we do. But yeah, so thank you for being part of this portion of the deforestation anyway, and of course I will likely show you where we get with this process at a later date before we build the scaffolds, just to be like, hey, look, we cleared out all these trees, yay! So I might call this like Creeper Hills or something, just because like that is the second creeper that has almost done me in up here, and it would feel appropriate to name it thus. Now, if you don't like that, let me know in the comments, but otherwise that's what it's going to be, so just let me know. Well, I don't know. I could go Creeper Hills, or I could go Creeper Heights. Both are technically accurate and appropriate. So yeah, just let me know if you're totally against it, or like which one you would prefer, which one sounds better to you. And we'll go with that. But yeah, so I'm going to move out here into the open areas while I do my outro, just for like security's sake. And yeah, there we go. I feel safe out here. Alright, so thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like on it. And of course, if you're not subscribed, definitely do that so you get notifications when new videos come out, and you can just support the channel and to be awesome like that. So thanks for watching guys, and as always, I will talk at you later.